been a crazy week 2 of the NFL. So many injuries. College football, it's been a good week. We know the Southeastern Conference, the SEC, is coming back this weekend. Another interesting take for ESPN's College Game Day Game of the Week. Interesting that Miami's getting a second week in a row with prime time. Um, NBA Conference Finals are still going on. Looks like the Lakers are going to take that series, but we can get into that later. Bronny James.
That's just false.
You think the Nuggets are still going to take it? Dude, that's a high take for sure. But
it's a... Yeah,
dude, I mean, you pick the story. This is whatever you want to talk about right now.
I say we start off with Bronny James. Yeah, we got any listeners right now?
I just sent the link to stream to a few people. I think, I do think that we do have some listeners. I think Oliver is going to join the show. Are you comfortable with that, Tim?
Oh, we should 100% line him on.
So we're going to get Oliver on the show, good friend.
Oliver Eustace,
good friend, longtime friend. But while I'm adding him into the show, Tim, you want to talk about Bronny James real quick?
All right, so Bronny James, basically the other night, while his dad was playing basketball, I believe game 2, lit up, was it a blunt? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lit up
his on IG.
Yeah, lit up a blunt on his IG and he just posted that shit. And then everyone reacted, and it's like, I mean, dude, I don't think it's that big of a deal at all.
I mean, he's 15.
I mean, he's young. They're in California. It's legal there. And he's like a famous person. Like, he's going to go, like, every school is still going to want the LeBron James name.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as really, like, underage drinking. I mean, if he was, like, it's really the same thing there. I think that, like, the social stigma around, like, really any recreational use of drugs, I mean, as simple as marijuana, is kind of falling apart. I mean, I just think it's funny. I think LeBron, as a dad and a public figure, kind of handled it well. Did you see his response on IG?
I did not.
He posted a little video of him playing the harmonica, Common Vibes or something.
Oh, I did see that.
That was his response to it. I think he did a good job as a public figure, kind of handling it as a dad, making it a personal issue and not really like a public thing. I definitely think it's like terrible lapse of judgment for like Bronny to get that on camera, of course, given his.
I don't really get that part. I don't get how you can.
I feel like you should just know when you have that following to like not do that. Of course, do you think this like hurts him from like scouts in college or NBA at all? Like, do you think that's kind of gonna be an issue?
No.
Do they just not care?
No, not at all. I don't think anything's gonna happen to him.
I just think that's super weird. Like, I don't know. Kinda, it is what it is.
I mean, is he gonna go to college? Can't he just go right into the NBA if he wants to?
I've been very
because he's that age.
What the one and done rules are? I feel like they changed.
I'm pretty sure it's changing for like the class of 22. I think
22. Then yeah, he should.
And maybe 21. No, I mean, not 21. 22. Yeah. Or 23. I don't know.
Well, interesting story for sure. I'm going to say that. I mean, you mentioned LeBron was playing at the time. I mean, how do you think that the Nuggets can even beat the Lakers at all? I mean, they're down 2.
Hell you mean, dude? The problem with the Lakers is that they're like a 2-man team, right? Caldwell Pope can't shoot. Danny Green sucks. Rondo, he's so good. He's a god on the court, and I hate it. So if he's on the court, that's scary. But like when stuff actually matters, like Anthony Davis is like their player, and that's so dangerous. But the thing is, like Anthony Davis is their player in that time, but then Anthony Davis is like, I don't know, just like the only other player during the actual game to do anything. Like they don't have like good depth. I feel like the Nuggets have better young depth that's outweighs the the Lakers bench.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I'm never counting out LeBron in the playoffs unless he's
And Anthony Davis hit a freaking buzzer beater 3. Like,
you think
come
that's the
on.
same as like Ray Allen's clutch shot with the Heat a couple years ago? You
No,
think that's going to be like?
that's the dumbest comparison you've ever made.
Is it? I mean, it's
What do you
nothing
mean?
big.
Is it? One was in game. I don't even remember. Ray Allen shot.
But do you think people are going to say like
Was to
LeBron
save
didn't
the
earn it?
series? To save the series, not to go up 2-0.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but way less of an impact on the outcome of the trophy. Yeah, where's Oliver at?
I mean, I'm working on it. I sent him the link. He said he can't get in. I mean, I want to hear what he has to say about this. Oh, that's
You should try doing you can just tag in the numbers or put in the numbers into
yeah, I'll
Zoom.
do that. Yeah, I can't email him because I mean, of course, he's a college student like us, and it bounced back when I tried sending it to his school's email. So let me get that sorted out. All right, just to like, got any funny any funny stories that happened in the past week? I think Kieran's snaps last night were hilarious.
Dude, that
Like,
was hilarious.
No way. There's no way.
I don't
Like,
I don't know what to believe.
Like, that's straight cap.
No, but I saw it though.
Like, all right, for those listening,
Like seeing is believing for me.
Yeah.
It's like the Polar Express. Come on, you've watched that.
Oh, Lawrence says she wants to be on it. I mean, maybe she can come on next week. We already have a guest in Oliver coming on. I mean,
yeah.
Definitely
not. It's a Tuesday. It's for the boys.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
For sure.
It's a Tuesday.
We'll slot you in for next Wednesday.
I'll tell her if she. All right, so I'm gonna give a trivia question out to the listeners. Now, Lawrence, if you're listening right now and you get the trivia question right, you can come on the show. But that's not going to be until later in the show.
What the fuck is this? What's the trivia question, Ben?
I don't know. I'm coming up with it. All right. Oliver's picking up food, and then he'll be on. So, with that, you want to get into some college football? You watch any this weekend?
If I'm being totally honest, not really, because it was kind of a trash weekend until the Miami Louisville game.
Did you watch it?
And Miami was. They're looking good, bro. They were looking good. I'll give you that. They look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I said last week the U is back for sure. I mean, we got De'Ara King, quarterback, transfer. He's a graduate student. Came from Houston last year.
Wasn't everyone saying he's only a runner and now he's like throwing the ball like really well?
Dude, he worked through progression so well Saturday night. I'll say it. Yeah, no, people were saying he's a runner because he had it was like something crazy. It's like 16 or 17 straight games with a passing and rushing touchdown. That streak ended just on Saturday night, but he was working through progressions pretty well. I was really happy with it. Of course, everyone on campus was too. Of course, Rona continued fucking up the game day experience. We tried going to B-dubs to watch the game, and of course, they hit capacity with Rona.
Yeah, no way.
Disappointing.
Dude, fuck B-dubs, bro.
I know. It's the state of Florida. They're so messed up. Like, if you're going to let anyone in, just let us all in.
True.
But
dude, why? I'm like really confused why the Stanley Cup Finals has who is it? The Tampa Bay Lightning and the fucking Dallas Stars. How kind of cup is that? It's not, and no one wanted that. No one wanted that.
I mean, look, either way, no matter who wins or loses, if your team wins, you're going to count it as a win for the year. But if your team loses, like the Sixers, I'm just saying, you know what? Put an asterisk there. Doesn't count because we're on it. How do you feel about that? So, like, if Penn State comes out, let's just say, and they don't do as well as we expect. All right, so they're playing what, an 8-game schedule? Say they go 5-4. Unlikely, but say they go 5-4.
I think it should be regarded as a season.
You think that's a real
Because
season?
if everyone's doing the same thing, then it's a level
It's level.
field.
All right,
I
that's
don't really care about the other leagues that aren't playing. Like that's their fault that they can't provide for their campus. Like
yeah, that's kind of my thing. I think like Pac-12, I don't really care about them at all. Like who would have been ranked from Pac-12? Utah and
Oregon probably.
Oregon's
always in the beginning, and then they just kind of
and then
shit.
USC probably would have been ranked.
Oh yeah, USC was gonna be good. UCLA maybe, but they're pretty shit now.
Yeah, no, they kind of fell apart when was it Josh Rosen? He left them. It was kind of
yeah. Well, they had Chip Kelly too.
Well,
For that little brief tenure of like 2 years, and they fired him after that. Shit was dummy funny.
Yeah. All right. Here's the trivia question now. I mean, she said she's not listening, but I'm still gonna give it. All right. This is a super easy one. So if you get this right, you can come on the show later. When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win? Super easy answer. Get that right, you can come on the show.
You got to give her a time so she can't look it up on her phone, bro.
Dude,
She won't.
it's between now and the next show. It's between now and the next show.
Between now and the next show?
Yeah, dude. But she's not listening, so she's not going to get it unless she goes to our SoundCloud, which I'm setting up where this recording will be put there.
We should put my the SoundCloud on my
on yours.
Yeah.
With your EP. So, all right, do you want to plug that real quick?
What? My EP?
Plug your SoundCloud real quick. I'm gonna let our listeners.
How do I do that?
Just
do I have to screen share or some shit?
Just tell them what your SoundCloud is so they can go look it up. I mean,
dude,
I'm gonna say my favorite song on there.
I think mine's like just Timmy Novak or Tim Novak. That's Tim my Novak. SoundCloud.
Got you. For next week, we'll put it up on screen for people to check it out. For now, we're just building the brand, of course.
It's like super fine music that I made in like 10th grade. Yo.
All right. What was our next topic we want to get into? I mean,
I'm checking into that right now as we speak.
All right. I mean, I like this kind of.
As always, baseball is irrelevant. I don't really think we should ever talk about baseball.
I had no intention of ever discussing baseball on this show.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. Other than that, let's proceed.
I mean, really, I like all sports, but like, dude, if I'm not in the stands, I'm not watching baseball.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to the baseball stands. I'll go to the stadium, eat a glizzy.
Yo.
That's kind of it. Like, I'm not. It's kind of all I'm involved with baseball.
Oh. Here's what I wanted to
Little League, I used to play right field because I was like the worst player on the team, of course. But, dude, we got a special guest. Oliver's joining the show.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, Oliver? You're live on High Takes on 12ouncesports.com.
Yeah. Yo, put your camera on.
Yeah, put your camera on.
Yeah.
What's good?
I just wanted to thank you both for letting me be a guest speaker today on today's talk show. Couldn't be more excited to get going.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to have you on. All right, Tim's thinking that the Nuggets can come back somehow. Do you have any way to justify that?
3-1. Nuggets comeback. 3-1. Nugs win what? They play tonight?
Yeah,
Nugs win tonight?
definitely lost the season. Don't know what you're talking about, Tim.
No. That's what I'm saying, too.
No, dude. The Lakers are ass. That's my hot take.
Yeah, that's definitely a fiery hot take.
Not hot take, hot take.
All right, Oliver, what's kind of like the COVID, like, what do you have to do? Do you get tested a lot out there?
Yeah, we get tested every other day.
Really? That's AIDS.
Yeah.
You get tested every 2 weeks.
We've had like 10 cases, so it's fine.
All right.
So what do you guys think about Zaire Wade?
Ew.
I actually don't know anything about that. I just see so many TikToks about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So.
What about Bronny James smoking weed?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. What do you think about that?
Kind of funny. Do you think Bronny James that like hurts his draft stock at all?
Do I think what?
Do you think Bronny James like smoking weed hurts his draft stock at all?
No, maybe it helps if anything.
Really? I mean, yeah, it makes him look like a grown ass man.
Exactly. They're not drafting the pussy.
For sure.
Your dead family members? Your dead family members?
Yes. Then Oliver, who are you with right now? What's going on?
Oh, my roommate's in class.
Oh, that's hilarious. 2020 something else for sure.
So, what do you guys think about Josh Allen?
Josh Allen? Oh, I like him. He had some
He's
terrible
sick.
plays, but he's an animal.
He leads the NFL in rushing or in passing yards.
Yeah, no, he's an animal for sure.
What about the Eagles? They're gonna have a really shitty season.
Oh, for sure.
If they
I just realized we're the Browns, bro. We are the Browns.
We're the worst team in the conference. Not in the league, but the conference for sure. The Bengals are the worst team in the whole NFL, who we play this Sunday home. And we're the worst team in the NFC. That's a given.
It's messed up.
I say if we lose to the Bengals, it's
Ben, why do you say that? Why do you say that with so much confidence?
Look, if we lose to the Bengals,
You're just like, if we lose to the Bengals?
If we lose to the Bengals, it's time to tank for Trevor.
We're 3 games in the NFC East, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. We're always 0-3. We're always 0-3, bro.
This is the first time Doug Peterson has started 0-2.
Dude, I don't care, bro. We always have a shit record, then we come back. 3 games isn't anything. We have 13.
I mean, the Eagles aren't going to win a game this season.
I mean, the way it's going, that's true.
What do you guys think about the Celtics?
Oh, they're bums. Bonafide scrubs.
The Sixers are bums. The Celtics are sick.
Heat's got them.
Yeah, I think the Heat's
got that series.
Further damage.
Was it 3-1? 2-1?
I think it's 2-1.
Heat.
I don't know. It's definitely a hot take.
I mean, they just hit clutch shots all the time. And
I don't know. Bam is too good, bro.
Dude, he's good at all levels.
I woke up to that. I took like a nap at like 6 and then woke up to that. Yo, what?
Got disconnected.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. He definitely took down Giannis, which makes them pretty scary. But at the end of the day, the Celtics are a better team.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I like Tyler Hero.
Yeah, of course we do. We all like Tyler Hero.
And I mean, honestly, if we're being real, if the Heat win it, we're getting a parade. We're getting a parade down here in Miami. COVID's not stopping us.
What do you think the certain moves are for the Sixers to create an actual team?
Oh,
we got one of them done. Fire Brett Brown.
Brett Brown's done. That was the most important one. Elton Brand, I'll give him another year. Shop Tobias Harris. Try to get him out of here. And then do whatever it takes to get rid of Al Horford. He's a dinosaur. It's literally a triceratops slowing down the whole team.
It'll only take a second-round draft pick. A second-round draft pick for Al Horford.
I would pay someone to take his contract for sure.
Yeah, he's a waste of space.
For sure. He has the highest IQ, but he does nothing with it.
Also, I say we get Justin Richardson out of there. He takes way too many shots.
Yeah. I don't know. Really, just get any shooter. Get Thibault more involved in the rotation. Honestly, just start Thibault.
Buddy Hield. Get Bradley Beal. Oh.
Yeah. I was saying, what was it? I was saying some really BS stuff the other week. I was saying we should trade Ben Simmons
No.
to the Sacramento Kings for Buddy Hield and De'Aaron Fox.
Wait, who? Simmons for De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield?
Yeah. That way we actually have a point guard. A good point
Bro,
guard.
that's not
and
like
a shooter.
To me, that's not like a trade that they would ever make. What?
All right, then you add in a pick. I'm just saying. Good players for good players.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the biggest mistake the Sixers have made in the past 2 years was getting rid of Landry Shamet. They could bring in Tobias Harris.
Miss
They
Landry
had
Shamet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we would have gotten Boban.
He was a bucket.
Yeah, but I mean, Boban's only good when like he's got Harris with him.
Boban's not good at all, period. Boban is so bad.
Dude, I'd love for him to still be on the bench. Really galvanizes the team. You put him in, and the Wells Fargo Center is on their feet.
Can the viewers see the video or no?
No.
Nah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
could like work on it, but nah, they can't.
Nah, we ain't doing that. That's not what we're about. It's not our culture.
Yeah.
Do we have any viewers right now?
Probably not.
We got like a few Miami people. I think so. I can't see it right now how many we get, but I took the WT Memes account and I turned that into our this podcast account.
Yeah, so we already have 250 followers.
Yeah. And then we got a Twitter too. Oliver, you should check that out if you haven't already.
Yeah,
It's
well,
dummy lit. Our fan base is so huge.
Yeah. I mean, I'm projecting in like a month we'll have at least 2,500 listeners a day.
yeah, that's a hot take. I like it.
I've run the numbers. It's working out.
All right, what's the next topic of discussion, Benny G?
No, we had a whole list. Let's get into it.
Because you caught Socrates is not modest. He really
Oliver, is BU, do they have any sports back at all?
They're training. All their sports are training, but I don't know about league play.
So like,
I like the Patriots League canceled for the fall, but they're training.
Gotcha. I know, like, you're in like the weird, like, whatever fucking hockey league that is. Are you doing that?
Wait,
The beam
Is that
pod?
like a
I have
thing?
no idea.
Yeah.
No clue.
All right. Do you know if BU's coming back for basketball? It's supposed to start like November 24th. You know if they're supposed to come back for that?
They're probably planning on that, but they'll probably make changes towards
Yeah,
the
of
season. I
course.
don't know.
March Madness dates are already out.
yo,
Really?
bro, the Bills only won by 3.
Oh yeah, no.
They
I was
let
watching-
up 28 points to the Dolphins. What the fuck is that? I don't want to hear
Devontae
about.
Parker's nice. I was helping this kid.
I
With
don't
his,
give a shit about Devontae Parker, bro.
dude, I was helping this kid with his fucking FanDuel team. I clutched it for him. All right, he got Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, Devontae Parker, and Miles Sanders.
Calvin Ridley is disgusting.
Yeah, he's leading the league in touchdowns right now.
Yeah.
For receiving touchdowns. Where's Seth, Tim?
What do we think about Tom Brady on the in the new system?
Yeah, no, they're gonna win that division.
You think so? Really?
NFC South is the Bucks. I mean, did you see how Breeze folded last night against the Raiders? Like, that's a joke if you think that they're gonna win it. Bridgewater, he can't lead a team.
But the fucking Raiders are pretty good. They're not a team to sleep on.
I'd sleep on them. I still got them going like 5-11 or 10 or 6-10.
Also, Saints didn't have Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
exactly.
I asked about Michael Thomas because he's like 9% of their targets. He's a freaking beast.
He
I hate it.
He runs 5-yard slants and that's it.
And then
he's the best
rips
wide
the
receiver.
tackle. He rips the tackle off and runs for
I
like
think he's the best
20
wide receiver
more.
in the game.
He's so I agree with that. He's
not
so
better than
good.
Julio.
Oh, 100% he's better than Julio.
300%.
I think the
Look at
deciding
that.
factor is that fact that he actually scores touchdowns. Julio doesn't ever score shit. He just gets big yards. And I think that's good, but then Michael Thomas
That's
also gets
important.
big yards.
Julio has a worse
And
quarterback
catches.
and he's targeted less though.
Dude, Matt Ryan's good. Threw 3 touchdowns.
Matt Ryan's a pretty good quarterback.
His defense blew that game for him. No, their special teams did. Do you see that play where they just watched the onside kick just roll?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
They just stood there. They're probably still standing there just watching.
Well, I thought that was the fucking
That was
Cowboys
Cowboys
game.
Falcons. Yeah. Cowboys,
Yeah, bro,
Falcons.
fuck that.
You guys
Matt
know when
Ryan's-
Gronk's coming back?
He is back.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been playing.
They just
He just
use him as
doesn't
a
do
I didn't
shit.
think
They
I
use
didn't
him
think
as
he
a
played.
blocker. They
he didn't.
target
Oh,
OJ
they didn't
Howard.
even give him a. They didn't even give him a fucking pass.
I mean,
No.
I think they tossed it his way a few times.
Bro,
But
Gronk doesn't look that big right now. Like, he lost some weight for sure.
What do you think about Cam Newton on the Patriots?
I'm actually.
They're gonna
It's
do
kind
well.
of fire. It's kind of
They're gonna
cloudy
do
and it's
well.
kind of working. It's like their year with the Panthers year when it was like super
Yeah.
cool. Kind of
Who's
cloudy.
the running back?
They got a
There's
committee.
the white guy who didn't
Yeah.
play the other night because of his parents.
Don't even show.
Oh yeah, they do.
They use a committee. They rotate 3 guys.
Dude, Julian Edelman literally went off for like 80 yards or some shit. He
Yeah.
caught literally everything, bro.
Well, okay, let's forget.
Nah.
I think it's sick to see them
He
playing
saw
like
something about. He said something
Bowling.
about
volleyball now,
a horse trainer,
like with Cam Newton,
and how like
Yeah, getting him moving.
a horse trainer is
because they're never.
the same.
You never see
horses
QB
as
rush in
a,
New
like,
England.
a teacher is to you.
Yeah. I mean, now you're just seeing that same system just down in Tampa.
Really wonderful young
Okay,
man.
sorry.
Like,
Yeah, which sucks because Tom Brady
You
fucking
just give the horse
can't throw shit now. I feel like he throws short passes really well.
I mean, that's
And
what
he
he's done.
throws
his whole
occasionally
career.
good long
to
passes.
a really good horse trainer. And then you say, okay, well, what makes a horse trainer good at training horses? Because he knows a lot about horses.
So what do you think about, Dwayne Wade's daughter/son?
Wait, I didn't even see this. Is this like when did this come out?
Remember how Plato then
It's just you gotta explain it, bro.
Yeah,
You
like
bring it up. You gotta
give
explain
some
it.
background. I'll let you know that thing.
you care a lot
Well-
about horses, but you don't care at all about the use of
Something about Zaire Wade cheating on his girlfriend with a guy. I'm pretty sure.
Oh well, it's kind of like when Dwight Howard sat out of the game for butt soreness after it came out he was having an affair.
Oh yeah.
It's
That
like
was
a
fucked.
trans person.
like
So-
people who are wise. If your positions are legitimate, wouldn't you
I
want
mean,
to do
yeah, definitely an interesting story.
All right, new topic of discussion: women's basketball.
Yo, come on. This isn't a comedy show.
If you don't care about
No, you're just insecure.
All right, so,
girl can do something better than you.
so for reference, like I was on TikTok yesterday, 2 days ago, and this Penn State basketball player Anna Camden, she makes this TikTok saying how like women's sports are underappreciated and they work just as hard as like male athletes. So
Why don't they
I
make?
use-
Why don't they make the same revenue in their sports?
that's my question too. I mean, it's because they can't dunk. I want to watch someone dunk. I want to watch like some nasty block.
Yeah, if they could dunk, I'd be brazy, bro.
I'd be watching
I'd be
women's basketball if they
brazy.
could dunk. But it's just there's no dunks. I like dunks.
We're not talking about that like once a year, like 6'11", like male,
No.
female that does like a little one-handed like off two
No,
run racer.
no,
Like
I
we're
mean-
talking about like a
We're talking about them
BTB.
getting up, bro.
360.
Yeah. Like they look like
Honestly,
Nate Robinson out there. That's what's gonna happen, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, do I hope women's sports eventually catch up to male sports?
We'd love
Not
to
really.
see that happen.
Not really.
Probably not. Honestly.
Do I see it happening? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways, we should probably rear away from this subject,
yeah, of course.
given all of our passionate views.
No, of course, like, we want to see good sports all the time.
Just that you don't always get what you want, right?
Of course. You win some, you lose some. I mean, sometimes you just lose some more than you win.
Or you just lose all of them.
All right. Bro, all right. Dude, what did the Giants do this season? You think it's time for them to tank?
What did the
Saquon's out.
Giants do?
Yeah. Saquon's out.
Didn't you just
What did
say
they do?
we're the worst team in the NFC?
Yeah. The Giants have won the game. We haven't.
Buddhism?
I mean, statistically, yeah, maybe, but like realistically, no.
No, I'm
I would love to see that matchup, the Giants-Eagles game with no Saquon. That'd be very interesting. It'd probably look similar to the women's
I'm not gonna lie,
basketball
I don't
clips
know.
we watched the other day.
Yo, that's a good roast. I'll accept that. That's a pretty good roast, dude. It's just pissing me off. The football stadium is right ahead of me.
What's ahead of you? Oh.
I
You know
can't
any
even
of them?
go.
Tim? You friends with any of them?
No, I actually think they moved off campus. I think they're staying in a hotel now.
No, all the athletes in my school, like even the rowing team, they get like the super nice building that they just built. Dope as hell.
So, winning the NBA playoffs, it's a clear Lakers win, or what?
Oh, I
No,
think so, for
bro.
sure.
It's a clear Nuggets win.
No, dude.
Bro, the Nuggets are nice as fuck. Like, the fact that they beat the Clippers is absolutely insane, but there's no way they're ever going to beat Anthony Davis and LeBron.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I don't see a team even coming close. Like, I don't see a team making it to Game 7 or Game 6 even.
Oh, I think 5 games, yeah.
I think you're underestimating my guy Plumlee. Okay.
I think Lakers finals. Lakers win in 5.
I see Celtics, Lakers in 5.
I just don't see the Lakers beating either of the two East teams.
How?
I just don't see it. I just don't really think LA is that good. Like as good as like a number one, they're the number 1 seed, as a number 1 seed should be. I don't think they're as good as that.
That's probably the stupidest thing I've heard. Do you have any evidence to back up your claim?
Caldwell Pope sucks. Danny Green is bum.
You only need 2 players, LeBron and AD, combined
Yeah, I know.
for 60 points a night.
And that's what I
30
hate, bro.
rebounds.
That's what I hate.
They almost lost that one game, and then AD had some stupid like buzzer beater. It was so nice.
Yeah, I know.
What's the series right now? 3-0 or 2-0?
2-0.
Yeah.
You think you see a comeback?
I see it come back.
Or what do you think the final?
If they lose
game
tonight,
score?
do you see a comeback?
Do you want me to tell you how the series is gonna go?
Yeah, no, I want to hear it step by step. Step by step.
They win tonight. And then they lose the next game. Oh, what happened? They're down 3-1 again. Jamal Murray and Jokic start going off again. 3-1.
I mean, Jokic is hands down the best player on the court in this matchup, but
Yeah. Bro, his shots are so goddamn fucking weird.
yeah, no, he's an ugly player. He's an ugly ass dude.
I mean, he literally looks like a clown.
Some fat, like European, like Russian looking ass.
Yeah, like prime time 10th grade Jack Dudati.
Don't be ripping a Jacodati. You know he's doing better, so shut up.
Oh no, he's looking good now. He's looking good.
So, Kieran, Cap or Cap?
Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
No, Cap.
That's definitely
100%.
We all called him on that shit. Called him Tuesday and Monday night. No way.
I didn't hear what you just said.
There's no way on a Monday night Kieran's going out and doing that shit.
Also, when he was swigging it, bro, if you looked at the video, like there was nothing in there. It was like doing such an empty swig, and there was like nothing, like you could hear nothing like coming out. Like I'm almost positive he just took an empty can. It was like one down.
Quick context for the listeners. So this kid snaps us last night. Never drank in his life before, and he just says he's pounding his Four Loko on a Monday night. It just doesn't add up. We're calling cap. It doesn't make sense.
What did he say? He almost had 2.
He said, well,
he had a whole 4 Loko Gold in an hour and said he didn't feel it.
That's
drunk.
14%.
Kieran's calling me right now. He's listening. Cap.
That's cap, Kieran.
Cappy.
I mean, I would want to get up and like jump, bro.
Or
like I would want to move around
on the floor and cry. Like
it's true, bro. Either or. It's a slippery slope with that shit.
All right, let's change conversation. What do we think about gymnastics as a sport?
Oh, dude, it's not. It's
socially accepted, socially rejected.
I mean, they just canceled their season like 8 times in a row. They canceled the whole program.
I would say it's probably the easiest sport in the game.
For sure. I definitely agree with that.
Aside from women's sports.
What's the question?
I don't know, dude. Yo, Oliver.
Yo.
What do you think of Liverpool getting Thiago?
That's sick.
It's so fucking fire, bro.
Like, I don't understand how they're not going to just win every single game. They have the nicest midfield now and the nicest attack
and defense.
Who's the goalie?
Allison. They need a better backup, though.
She's good, but they should go for like Courtois or some shit. That'd be sick.
You don't think Allison's good?
More offensive firepower, if you ask me.
Who does? Liverpool.
Yeah, for sure.
Sadio Mane.
Sadio
Salah.
Takio Minamino.
Oh, Minamino. Wait, does he play wing or right back?
Nah, he literally will play like anywhere, I feel like.
Yeah, no, he's just a beast.
Yeah, freaking.
I'm not sure that works anymore.
Oh, Oliver. Just to let you know, we don't talk about baseball in here.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's the
good.
That's that's because we talk about sports.
What I thought. If you wanted to talk about baseball, you could just make a board game show.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. It's literally a chess tournament right there. That's what it fucking feels like.
I mean, that's pretty simple.
Damn.
We just muted him for a quick second. Got a long time
good.
on the show.
I prefer it if you didn't mute me in the future.
Oh yeah, no. Of course you're back on. I mean, you're not muted anymore. Bro, this is crazy. I was supposed to have Drew on, this kid on my floor. He was going to talk about his sports betting strategy. This kid's down. He's about down $400 since arriving at school on sports betting. Oliver, like, I know you're an avid poker player. Like, what do you think? Like, have you been gambling much since arriving at school?
I
mean, that's a sport for sure.
Find my underground poker league. I'm not huge on sports betting. I think sports betting is a bit of a trap, especially like DraftKings. You're gonna end up going negative in the end. It's more about entertainment, I guess. It's like a hobby, but yeah, I don't think your friend will ever make money on sports betting.
All right, so I'm looking at getting into a new hobby. Would like sports betting or like day trading be safer? I feel like they're kind of similar. I feel like risk management's kind of the same in them. What do you think?
I think both are like really shitty options to make money.
I mean,
Probably lose money both
they
of
work for. Did Dave Portnoy ever recover?
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about. I know who Dave Portnoy is, but
So when all the sports started getting canceled, I mean, he's a pretty big sports bettor. When sports got
Yeah.
canceled, he just switched to day trading. Made it his.
Oh no, he did shit in that, bro.
He did.
He lost like so much fucking money so quickly.
Wow. Wow. All right, Sixers.
At least I
Chris
think
Paul,
that.
what do you think?
Then he made more money after.
Karen goes, no cap, I'll prove it every Thanksgiving. These girls on my hall drink like 5 days a week and I get shit for free all the time. I need to see it. It's gonna be so fun getting super drunk with Karen. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Interesting
That's just
for
gonna be
sure.
brazy.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna go beat my dick.
No, thanks for sharing. All right,
Have
guys.
fun with that.
That was Oliver. He might be on the show later next week. We don't know, but
Yeah, for sure.
it was nice
All
having
right,
you on.
signing out. Peace.
Dude. All right. Back to it. What do you want to get into?
I had a topic in my head.
You got the itinerary. You got the agenda.
I know, no, but I had a way better topic in my head.
Wow. All right. Do you agree with these NFL coaches being fined $100K for not wearing their mask on the sideline? I mean, it was a Pete
Honestly,
Carroll.
dude, like I think it's kind of bullshit. Like
I think it is too. They're all
the fuck,
negative.
like
They
they're-
all
yeah.
tested.
If they're all negative, then it's like fucking fine. Like
And they
what
would've
the fuck is
opted
gonna
out.
happen?
I feel like if they cared, they would have opted out.
Like they're calling plays.
Like
Can't be like muffled through that because then you're running the wrong stuff.
yeah, and they're not trying to look like Andy Reid with his like fog shield that they fixed.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me at all. The 3 coaches were fined. Who was it? It's Pete Carroll and 2 others.
Kyle Shanahan
Yeah, Shanahan,
and I think the Chargers coach.
Anthony Lynn. Yeah,
No,
he's
definitely
already,
not.
Yeah, because he's already had it, so he takes it pretty seriously. But it just doesn't make sense. Each individual is fined $100K, and then the teams were fined an additional $250K. I think like if anyone's showing up for sports, fans or players, I mean, they would have opted out if they cared about getting it. And they're all negative
Yeah.
there. It just everyone's saying like, oh, like we have to follow the science, but like the science is if everyone's negative, no one's getting it, so there's no point. They already spend all week together. If someone gets it, they're all getting it in the facility, regardless of if they're 6 feet apart or not. They're all touching the same playbooks. They're all touching the footballs, and they're tackling each other.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
That's what I don't get about like the jersey swaps.
Yeah, like they can't.
Like what? Like what?
Yeah, the NFL banned the jersey swaps this year because
They're literally shaking hands after the game and
because it
doing
gets them
everything.
within 6 feet of each other, but like they're within less than inches of each other when playing the game. It doesn't make sense at all to me. I mean, I'm just excited for COVID to be over whenever it is. That's going to be another. It's going to be a long while. Oh shoot! Zoom just told me that like.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what is that?
unlimited minutes now.
I don't know, dude. I didn't pay for this shit. Do you have to pay for Zoom?
No.
Oh, I thought like. Then why is it telling me that?
Yes, the more you use it.
I guess that's pretty dope. That's dope.
Ooh, dude. When do you think the majority of bowling alleys are going to open? Because I'm a big avid fan of bowling.
I've been
And
fiending
I
for
think
bowling.
bowling is a real sport.
I think no, bowling for sure is a real sport. You get that curve on the ball, and you're constantly just rolling a 10-pound ball. That's doing some work on your legs, your hips, your forearm, for sure.
I mean, when I'm feeling good, I'm going like high 170s.
Have you broken
180s low.
200? I remember I saw you
No,
in Yeezys.
it was such bullshit.
You
Everyone
broke
was
what,
looking at me.
You were 199, right?
yeah, I had to hit 8 pins to get 200, and I hit 7 because everyone was fucking looking at me. Shauna was taking a video, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, you had the pressure on. You cracked under pressure for sure. You were one shy.
But before
of
that, I hit
200.
like 5 straight strikes. Like
I
5, 6 straight strikes.
It's the Yeezys for sure.
Oh, 100%.
All right, pro tip to anyone listening: wear Yeezys 350s. When you're bowling, you'll do better every time. I mean, you might scuff them.
I
but
guarantee it. You won't even scuff them. My Yeezys still look so clean after like having them for like 2 years.
Must be nice. I don't wear mine too often because worried
You're
about
afraid?
weight. Yeah.
Yeah, just wait. You gotta wait till the day where you just say fuck it.
Dude,
Those are the good days.
I check the weather before I put them on. I mean, not wearing those in like puddles. And it's peak hurricane season right now.
I mean, I was wearing mine out when we had that one hurricane and tropical storm pass through. And that's when I was reporting on my Snapchat and I was saying how much I hated Brett Brown and how much Tobias Harris also sucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are Hurricane Tim.
Nah, I'm gonna change it to
Oh, you're switching it up?
something else. Yeah. It's not catchy at all. Also, fuck weather.
You don't like the meteorology class?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I would go and post like my professor thing, rate my professor, but I'll just say it in here for anyone else that's listening. Weather's overrated. You just need to know what a weather app is, and know from that. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. I just whenever you tell me about your weather class, I think of the Vine thing. Like, wouldn't you like to know weather, boy?
Yo, I always say that, bro.
Like, that's you, real quick. That's you. Any word on intramurals coming back?
Seth, come over here.
What?
Oh, do we want to
Can you
get
hear
Seth in the show? Yeah,
Can you hear him?
I can hear Seth.
Talk about intramurals. Are they coming back or not?
Yeah, I'm playing intramural cornhole tomorrow.
He's playing intramural cornhole tomorrow. Look at that.
Oh, that is.
I actually saw them setting it up.
Yeah, the boards are out there.
Yeah, out on the IM fields.
That's pretty nice. I mean, do you have a nice team, or are you kind of carrying?
I don't know. Do you have a nice team, or are you carrying?
I would carry anyway, but they made solos.
Oh. Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. So,
Oh, they made it. That's stupid.
yeah, I signed up not knowing that.
Oh, well, that's no fun because
Wow.
what you got to
Yeah,
do with
so-
your boys.
sounds like you're playing singles cornhole. I mean, I don't know. I kind of got a weird form in cornhole. I play cornhole like I play beer die. It's getting height on it.
Really, man? Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my comparison. Am I
I
good
like
at
it.
beer die? No. Am I good at cornhole? Decently.
I'm not that bad at cornhole.
I need to
But-
get in a groove. If I'm not like in my zone, it's not a good day. You can
Oh,
get with your
yeah.
partner.
Nah, I gotta focus on
Like
that.
I gotta warm up. I gotta do some stretches. But
Yeah, what are your favorite sports stretches?
no, I like to go with the classic.
What's your high take? What's the best stretch?
I like to go with the classic touch your toes.
Really?
Yeah, it gets my calves involved, and those are real important. I run a lot, so that's kind of if I don't get those in, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day. I know
I
you don't.
think.
I feel like you don't stretch much. Like I run past the soccer field when you're stretching, and you're not stretching.
Oh no, 100%. I never stretched, bro. I was terrible, but when I used to stretch because I needed to like actually stretch, butterfly is a fantastic one.
That's a good one. Get your
I love
adductors
butterfly. It's a
involved.
classic. It's a classic. Or the one where you're lying on your back and then you like fold your leg over your body and your like shoulders have to be on the ground. You know what I mean? It stretches like your outer like
Yeah, I know what
thigh,
you're saying.
hamstring area, like butt.
No, that one's good.
Because then you can just lie there. That's one of the best ones for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Enough of this yoga movement.
yeah.
Like seriously.
So did you see? Dude, Frank Kepnang is back in the gym. You see, West Town has sports back. This is a weird thing. So, our high school sports are coming back in high school slowly but surely. Our high school
Well, it's
went
only a
online.
couple.
Schools in our area are online, but somehow they're getting sports practice coming in. I don't really think it makes sense at all. I mean, if one of them has it, the whole team has it. I mean, I feel like they should be able to, if they're really determined athletes, they should be able to do some training on their own and get in some Zoom calls to get in their drills or whatever. But that's my own thoughts. I don't really think they have adequate. I mean, I'm not sure, but I believe they don't have the same adequate testing as like high level D1 sports. It just doesn't make sense to me. Tim, do you think high school sports should be coming back? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I think they should. I think because if you don't, then it just makes life suck. Sports bring people together. And when you don't have sports,
Yeah, I guess.
sucks.
I mean,
no one's really together.
that's true, but dude,
Like if you get COVID, you
get it. That's mostly been my thing, but I think.
But don't you want a normal life?
I
Like,
do.
I'd
but
rather.
I don't think you can justify having sports in school and not having classes in school.
Oh yeah, that's a bit sus.
I don't
But
think
at
you
the
can
same
justify
moment,
that. If they had in-person classes, I'd be 100% fine with them having sports, but you can't take one over the other. I mean, it's
at the same moment, though, if I would just go with the kid aspect and be like, yeah, let's play sports.
no, I'd definitely go if they had sports. I'd go too, but you can't. I don't think you can pick and choose like what school-related activities like you get back and what you don't.
True.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I'd rather have like a smarter world than a more athletic world. Like, honestly, like, athletes are great. I love watching sports. I mean, we've been talking about it for like an hour, but yeah, sports aren't really getting those kids into college or getting those kids a job. I mean, that's what they're learning in class. You don't care though. I mean, you're in it for the sports for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I do. Well, it's good that like collegiate athletes, they don't have to have SAT scores.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's pretty good. But they still have to do well in their online classes, which is probably pretty rough. So I don't know if they're gonna like the NCAA and the colleges in general are gonna have to be like generous with grades again. Like I feel like they were with us in the last year, or like what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I mean, last year for us seniors, it wasn't really that big a deal because, I mean, we were already we already had all our applications submitted and everything, you know.
Yeah, still, but like there's some people that you have to like maintain like a certain.
Oh, for grades, yeah, but like all our testing in previous GPA was like fine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely interesting how the NCAA worked with accepting kids and their test scores and everything. I mean, I remember I had a close relationship with my advisor was the principal of our high school, and so I discussed a lot of things with him online. He said the reason that West Town didn't, or our high school didn't immediately go to pass-fail grading is because a lot of the kids do go on to get athletic scholarships or walk on or something. And he said that like the NCAA doesn't takes pass-fail grades. If you take a pass, they take it as the lowest possible pass grade.
So 60.
Yep. So, I mean, I'm not a collegiate athlete, so I just went pass-fail, of course. I mean, I wasn't trying to try then in my senior year. I already knew I was getting a 4-year spring break coming down here to Miami.
It's mad funny.
Dude, it's literally beaches here. All right, I was at the pool the other day. Nice ass pool, and then it was like 10:30 at night. I went to go get a fucking waffle, a fresh ass waffle at the dining hall with some ice cream on it.
Bro, our dining hall closes at like fucking 8. Like dinner and shit. Like no like good things are there.
Dude, I mean, how many days in a row you got your grilled chicken halal?
Bro, I haven't been back to my dining hall in a while.
Dude, I keep seeing stuff online about your grilled chicken halal.
They still serve it, but like they have better stuff now.
Oh, that's
Like
good.
before, it was like the same stuff.
That's good. All right, we got 4 minutes left, Tim. Any last high takes?
Everton is going to be a top 4 team in the Prem at the end of the season.
All right.
And I know that probably doesn't mean much to anything right now, or anyone right now, but they're going to be top 4 in the Prem for sure.
I'll take
That's
that.
my hot take.
I'll take this.
Do you have any?
Let's see. Let me think who's gotten hurt this week in the NFL. Jimmy Garoppolo is coming back. But,
Oh, for sure.
Bro, I'm going to take this one. Kaepernick will be back on the 49ers by the end of the season.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that?
Uh-huh.
Because some team is going to sign him. And is he going to take over for Garoppolo? No. But he needs somewhere to go, and they're just going to do it. They're going to do it. Something.
Who are the other free agent QBs?
I don't know. Oh, here's another. All right, wait. We got 2 minutes left. Can we talk about Justin Herbert for a quick second?
He's so good.
He's good.
He's good, bro. He
is
looked good.
He is the real deal. He is better than Burrow.
He's having fun with it, too.
I know. He's better than Burrow. I'm not going to say he's better than Tua just yet. He's better than Burrow. That's true. Product out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. 6th overall draft pick by the Chargers. He started this
Well, I
week.
mean, the line is a bit better, and he has a bit better receivers.
Yeah, but they were playing the Chiefs. They went to overtime.
True.
The Chiefs won on a field goal in overtime. Like, Justin Herbert, he found out 5 minutes before the game started that he was going to start. Justin Herbert's good. That's the real deal. And here's my hot take. Chargers are a wild card team. They said they're starting Tyrod next week, but they're going to switch that up. They're going to start Herbert by week 4 for the rest of the season. Chargers will be a wild card team. That's my hot take for the week.
I actually believe it. Yo, JT Barrett is a free agent QB. You could sign Eli Manning.
He's retired. He's done.
Nah, be mad funny though.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the end of this episode of High Takes. Be sure to tune into The Burn with Mitch. I believe at 6 o'clock. He'll be talking some more sports, talking baseball, talking Eagles football. Always fun to listen to him. Check out Mitch in an hour, and we'll be back on next week.
We just sound so retarded.